The New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Left fielder,
So up
Ian
now for
Happ.
Chicago, Ian Happ. And that's downstairs. And this one is off and running. And another ball.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Backdoor cutter right there, if you will, and he got the call.
Right fielder,
According to the electronic strike zone, it was a little off the plate, but I'd say it was a nice job by the catcher just to receive that and present it to the umpire to make it look like it was a strike. It was that cutting action, I think, that helped it almost clip the corner.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And ball one to the right fielder. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. The 1-0. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find the zone.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Misses again, 5 in a row. Senga, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. And he deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one inside, and the count's full. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Nothing across here this half. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here at Citi Field, and on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. It's Segui against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So These righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Right through there, got him. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third.
2 down, base is empty.
Baseman.
Down the third baseman, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slice down the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one missed. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. We played an inning, no score.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Senga back to work. And that one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count is 3-2.
In the air, left side. Nimmo ranging after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Three-two. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Batting
3-2
fifth,
pitch, and I'll tell you what, he
Dansby
earned that
Swanson.
walk.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. The shortstop
that's
takes the ball. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Foul ball there. Got him swinging. Here's Nico Horner. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fastball is outside. No score here in the second. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo pulls it down, and that is that. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And delivers outside. That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Here we go, Brandon. Come on.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one ripped right center field, way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 down. Starling Marte up to hit. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Swanson. And there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Taylor races for second. The throw in, safe at second.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Cubs nothing. On to the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses. And a good eye there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ian Happ up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And fouled off. First and second here, no outs.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
So here's
right
Kyle
fielder,
Tucker now.
Kyle Tucker.
He reached out a walk his first time. And that misses. Ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground to short, could be two. There's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Set for the bottom of the third.
Off
And the
for
batter
the
now,
Mets,
Luis
second
Angel
baseman,
Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch
One
there.
ball, two
Really had
strikes.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken back.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Now
front
batting,
shoulder coming
shortstop,
open instead of staying
Francisco
closed. If he
Lindor.
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Francisco
Counts
Lindor
1-0.
at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got
Threw
one
that
ball, one
fastball
strike.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to
That's
climb the
ball
ladder.
two.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a
3-2.
ball. That one ripped. That's back there. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Just missed. That's down and in. And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of
Third
his career
baseman,
since day one.
Vientos.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball
Good
two.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Two out, space is empty.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
I'm grown now, yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top, I'm skirting off, I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella, it's pouring down. Ice box for the drip drop, spend 300 for the flip.
Out of the fourth, and here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. To the right side, Acuna. To first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now
Lets the
batting,
defense
first
work
baseman,
behind him with another
Michael
ground
Busch.
ball. Good execution.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch, walked his first time. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Busch, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Backed off the plate that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this,
Now
known
batting,
for using the
shortstop,
entire
Dansby
field.
Swanson.
Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is, oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 4-0.
Look at me. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Starling Marte. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Throws to second. The tag out.
Now batting.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job
1
of
ball,
laying
2
off the
strikes,
0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Misses. And it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ripped on a line. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Alvarez stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Inside. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
No, that's down.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive
Luis
secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And it's fouled away. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Nabs it, and that's the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead 4-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fair ball.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Nobody out, runner at first. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gap.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Gage Workman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Gage Workman. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Senga picks to first.
No, he's in there.
Hoerner back in on a dive. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor has this one sized up. Snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Next offering way off the plate. The Mets leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. That's back and gone. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Has to step out of the way for ball 1. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Half lays off. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to first, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now 4-2. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. Now here is Francisco Lindor. Shota back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is fouled back. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Thank you.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Juan Soto now. He is struck out and he is walked. Just missed. Misses outside, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Center field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So up next for New York, Mark
Vientos.
Vientos. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball is outside. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Out to short, Swanson. Whips it across. That's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Seiya Suzuki.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Late swing, fouled off. The Cubbies down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bush stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's off the
That's
inside
inside.
corner, and that's ball 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Good eye in that
Full.
spot. Dansby Swanson to bat next. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Cubs 2. Keegan Thompson gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he has some nasty
Now
breaking
pitching
stuff.
for Chicago, number 71, Keegan Thompson.
Now here is
Leading
Pete
off for
Alonso.
the Mets,
He's already homered
first
here in this
baseman,
one.
Pete Alonso.
And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
it.
misses for ball 1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Thielbar, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brazier also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That is
that's
upstairs for ball 1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That misses,
outside.
and now 2-0.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball. That misses, and that's ball 3. And strike 2.
Counts full.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's Starling Marte. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Aye.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One down, base is empty. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there. And a count 1-2. And that
Ball
just
inside.
misses. Outside with a breaking ball. And they'll do it again. Good plate
Nope.
appearance there.
Ball four.
Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or
Now
for the ump to
batting,
help him out
center
and make a call
fielder,
with that last pitch, but
Tyrone
neither
Taylor.
happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ball one
Ball
to
one.
Taylor. Marte on the move. And a foul ball.
Nope. 2-1.
That one a
Ball
little
three.
bit high, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's
That's
one.
an out.
Throw to first, safe.
He's good.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco
And here's the catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Saved at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Pitch misses,
outside.
and it's 2-1. Taylor on at second with 2 down. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3 balls,
Luis
1
Angel
strike.
Acuna waiting to hit for the Mets. Check swing, and he went. And now it's filled
Ball
up
down.
3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for the
Welcome
New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on
Number
the mound.
70.
Jose Butto.
Jose Butto.
Swanson digs in. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey, dude. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Inside, just missed.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes
Now
in that
batting,
AB.
second
Showed a
baseman,
willingness to
Nico
drive that
Vargas.
pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about
Now
10
batting,
minutes
center
of
fielder,
balls
Pete
in the
Crow
gaps.
Armstrong.
They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
A changeup missing, and the count even 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Nunez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner.
Safe.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Throw into third. Save. And now second and third with 1 gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the
Now
bad
batting,
jump.
third
Those small
baseman,
moments can be
Gage
costly.
Workman.
So up next, Gage Workman. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a ball.
1-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Hot shot to third. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Miguel Amaya digs in now. Misses off the plate, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Outside corner, there's a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And it remains 2-2. The tying run at the plate stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing low. Ian Happ waiting to hit for the Cubs. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now 5-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Butto gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, A.J. Minter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The Happ Daddy. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Dives and makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Got him. And there's one down.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate.
Now
When you're looking out over the plate,
batting,
you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Brazier measures 6 feet even, 37 years young. And they traded for him earlier this year. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tucker going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. And they add on. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. First pitch, and he just misses. Gets him to chase after that one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Now batting,
So a man at
third
first.
baseman,
Mark
Mark
Vientos
Vientos.
will hit next. And that one fouled off. Soto leads off first with 1 away.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider.
Next,
Tried to
for
sit
the
in
Mets,
between. Just
first
not able to
baseman,
put the bat on the
Pete
ball.
Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. Ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped, but foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs 4. Ready to begin the
Leading off
8th.
for the
Now the
Cubs,
number
right
2
fielder,
hitter, Kyle Tucker. And that is out of play. And the lefty with the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Hammered, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still
Now
able to
batting,
come through behind in the
designated
count right
hitter,
there. Just a solid
Suzuki.
swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Out to short, to second for 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 6 and the Cubs 4.
Now pitching for Chicago.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs,
Number
Julian
66.
Merriweather.
Julian Merriweather.
So digging in,
Leading
Brandon
off
Nimmo.
for the Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially
1 ball,
after falling behind
2
on a
strikes.
good first pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Going, gone. That one felt good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. And a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Taylor at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Up next for the
Really nice
Mets,
job staying up the
catcher,
middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So man aboard, Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Fastball is outside. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And now, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Angel Acuna.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 here, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. Once.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Man at first, Nico Horner now at the plate. Pulls that one foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And he boots it. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. One now. Yeah, that's fouled off. And out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering way off the plate. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and we are tied. It's 7-7.
That's a clutch hit and a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there, and the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Edwin Diaz is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. First pitch misses. Right side, Alonso. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Danny Young appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tyson Miller.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 49, Tyson Miller.
Back to the top of the order now. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one way inside. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Miller picks over, Lindor back in there. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swing and a foul out of play. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That's a pass ball and a huge one. Winning run now in scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Brings it in. 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Tap foul at the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Way outside, 2-2. Winning run stands at second. Ripped to short. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Ball. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count even at 1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The winning run at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. 2 left for the Mets, and this remains a 7-all tie. And we're back, and now Kyle Tucker.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Nunez back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0.
No strike.
That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 8-7.
Well, there you
Now
go.
batting,
The
the designated
RBI
hitter,
machine.
Seiya
Another
Suzuki.
clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. No outs, runner at first. Now, Seiya Suzuki, 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Out in front and foul to the left side. Nunez, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Danny Young up and loosening in the pen. Stanek getting loose as well. That one is upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. Chop to first. Goes to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush digs in now. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of the 10th. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball 2.
That misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You got a foot down. 3-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Swanson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Gets under it and pops it up. Alonso. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Presley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn.
Starlin Marte up now for the Mets.
Ryan
Struck out
Presley.
on just 3 pitches last time.
That's through there for a strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second, and that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side, Horner throws to first in time. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Up next for the Mets.
Making a move at third.
Infielder,
Mets going with a pinch runner.
Taylor.
Jose Siri. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And now 1 and 2. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one the other way, and a base hit right there. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down, runner at first. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Little chopper rolls foul. Swung on, belted. That one back. Wow! Ball game! He muscles that one out of here. And the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.